This is the Texaco Star Academic Challenge. Top flight competition between teams from Houston-area high schools.
Seattle-Maryland.
Now, here's the man with the questions, Chip Beal.
Excuse me, ladies. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Texaco Star Academic Challenge. This series began last September with 86 Houston-area high schools. Now we're down to the top 8. The first of our quarterfinal matches features Huntsville High School and Katy Taylor. Players, as you know, this sound means you're right. This tone means you're incorrect. And this sound, the end of each quarter. Winner goes to the Final Four. Good luck to both schools. The warm-up round begins with this 5-pointer. Science is often divided into two kinds. One is pure science. What is the second?
Taylor, Ahmet.
Applied. Applied science, you're right. And Taylor strikes first. I have a 10-pointer. Without extensive irrigation systems, commercial agriculture would have been virtually impossible in which of these valleys? Ohio Valley,
Taylor, Ahmet.
Now River Valley. I'll go on for Huntsville. Imperial Valley, Tennessee Valley, Willamette Valley, or Mississippi Valley?
Huntsville, Bar. Tennessee Valley.
No, the Imperial Valley in California. No score on that one. I have a 5-point math question. What kind of mathematical progression is of this form? A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus...
Taylor, Bridget.
Arithmetic.
A plus 3D, and so forth. You're right. I have a 10-pointer. Samuel Maverick may not have branded his own cattle, but he did sign which state's Declaration of Independence?
Taylor, Bridget.
Texas.
Texas is right. Another 10 points added to the Taylor score. I have a 5-point visual question. Look at your screen. Which of the carnivores is the most widely
Huntsville, Edward.
Coyote. Good going, Edward. You've got your team on the scoreboard. The most widely distributed in the Western Hemisphere. For 10 points, name the 1964 Republican presidential nominee who called a news conference to urge both...
Huntsville, Kayvon.
Barry Goldwater.
That's the one, Barry Goldwater. He recently called a news conference to urge both Republicans and Democrats to get off President Clinton's back about Whitewater and let him do the job he was elected to do. Here's a 10-pointer. The biblical Pharisee, Moliere's Tartuffe, and Dickens' Uriah Heep are classic examples of what? They are hypocrites. No score. I have a 10-pointer. A fuel injection system on an automobile eliminates the need for what?
Huntsville, Bar.
A carburetor. Carburetor is correct. 10 more points for Huntsville. I have a 5-pointer. A multiple choice question. Which of the following substances is commonly used to remove odors from refrigerators? Would it be acetic acid?
Taylor, Bridget.
Baking soda.
The other choices, Huntsville, calcium sulfate, potassium nitrate, mercuric chloride, or sodium bicarbonate.
Huntsville, Elizabeth.
Sodium bicarbonate.
Right, which is baking soda, but we needed that choice. For 5 points, here's an audio question. Listen and name this speaker.
Negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate.
Taylor, Ahmet.
John F. Kennedy. That is John F. Kennedy, right. For 10 points, many scientists believe that leakage of electrons from the outer Van Allen layer causes what phenomenon visible from sites?
Taylor, Jane.
Aurora Borealis.
From sites in high latitudes. Right, Jane. Now it's time for our celebrity question of the week. Look at your screen.
Hi, I'm Houston Police Chief Sam Nucci, and I have a question for you about the Houston Police Department. Houston's first policewoman, Eva Jean Backer, was hired in what year? 1918, 1938, or 1958?
Huntsville, Edward.
1958.
No, that is incorrect. Taylor, can you take it?
Taylor, Ahmet.
1938? No, it is 1918. And the source of authority for that question, the Houston Police Department Museum. For 5 points, which word, meaning of the utmost importance, comes from the Latin word for cross?
Taylor, Jane.
Paramount.
Huntsville.
Huntsville, Kavon.
The Crutch.
Crucial is the word. For 10 points, the closing off of a port by hostile ships to stop supplies from coming
Huntsville, Edward.
Blockade.
From coming into their enemy is called what? Blockade is the answer. I have a visual question now worth 10. Identify the objects in this close-up photograph.
Huntsville, Edward.
Audio tapes.
Cassette tapes, that is correct. I have a 10-pointer. The Pony Express traveled between Missouri and California in 1850. Not naming Missouri and California, name any 4 of the 6 present-day states that the Pony Express route crossed. For 10 points.
Huntsville, Kavon.
Colorado.
Any 4 of the 6, Taylor?
Taylor, Reggie.
Texas, Colorado, Nevada, Oklahoma.
Texas not among them. Kansas, Colorado, Utah, Nevada, Nebraska, and Wyoming. And that sound brings us to the close of the warm-up round. We'll come back and meet the contestants and resume play in the bonus round. Thanks for staying with us. At the end of the first quarter, our score is Katy Taylor 35, Huntsville 50. Now we're going to take our traditional break and meet the contestants. We'll start with Huntsville. The captain is Bar Sanderson, a senior. He's a National Merit finalist, and he has a black belt in Tong Soo Do. Next to him is Kavon Adib, a junior. She is a member of the chorale at the Huntsville High School. This is her 3rd year in the all-region choir, and she's secretary of Mu Alpha Theta, the math honorary, as well as vice president of the science club. Now, Edward Cale, a senior, National Merit finalist, member of the Houston-area Model United Nations. His hobbies include fishing and photography. And Elizabeth Adams, a senior, a National Merit commended student who loves to play the piano and will be attending William and Mary. Their alternates, Joey Harrison, John Camfield, Zach Hilton, and Rocky Billhartz. Their coaches, Shirley Jackson and Janet Fair. That's the team from Huntsville High School. James E. Taylor High School, the captain is Bridget Spackman, a senior. She's assistant editor of the Main Event and Endymion Literary Magazine. She's a National Merit finalist who will attend University of Texas in the fall. She enjoys writing poetry and short stories. Reggie is next, Reggie Sony, a junior. This is his 2nd year on the program. He's a reporter of the Main Event. He's in the French club and enjoys sleeping, we are told. As does Amit Kshatriya. Amit Kshatriya is a sophomore and participates in academic octathlon. And Jane Rubio, a senior, is valedictorian, National Merit finalist, and plans to attend Harvard. Okay, their alternates include Nishin Badkamakar, Kevin Johnson, Murtha Swanee, and their coaches Peggy Schneider and Shirley Koss. That's the team from Katy Taylor. Let me introduce the fine judges of the Texaco Star Academic Challenge. They are Professor Tom Hudson, Department of Physics, University of Houston, and Mike Mistandria, the president of Score Unlimited. Their decisions are final. Now, players, if you're ready, we're going to go right into the bonus round. You know how it works, so we'll start you off with this 10-point toss-up. When he was told that women would have to be allowed to attend his speech, Louis Farrakhan decided not to deliver his recent address at what Houston?
Taylor, Reggie.
TSU.
Houston University, Texas Southern is the answer. And the team of Bridget, Reggie, Amit, and Jane. Physical science is your category. For 5 points, when 2 objects at different temperatures are put in contact, does heat flow from the hotter to the colder one, from the colder to the hotter one, or do they keep their same temperature?
Hotter to colder.
That is correct, and you have tied the score at 50. For 10 points, what term is given to the special type of galvanometer which has been calibrated to read definite values of electric current?
Voltmeter.
Not a voltmeter. Huntsville, you could retake the lead.
An ammeter.
It is an ammeter, right. Here's a 10-point toss-up. Both schools Why do many experts say that pesticides really don't work?
Huntsville, bar. Insects build up immunities to them.
Is right for 10 points. Or they kill the natural enemies of the pests too, or the resistant pests often become stronger. Any of those answers. So, Bar, Kayvon, Edward, and Elizabeth, here is your royal family bonus. Name the 4 children of Queen Elizabeth II. You'll earn 5 points for the first one you can name, 10 points for the second, and so forth until you're incorrect. Talk it over, and fire when ready.
Charles.
Is right for 5 points.
Andrew.
Andrew.
Another 10.
Anne.
That gets you 15 more.
Edward.
You have swept the category, 50 points. On the royal family bonus, here's a 10-point history toss-up. Unsure what to do with this great edifice, a Muslim commander was told to put it to the torch because, in the words of his superior, either the manuscripts contain what is in the Quran, in which case we do not have to read them, or they contain what is contrary to the Quran, in which case we must not read them.
Huntsville, Elizabeth.
The library at Alexandria.
The Alexandria Library is right for 10 points. Okay, music bonus for you, Huntsville. For 5 points, Die Zauberflotte, Die Meistersinger von Nürnberg, Boris Godunov, and Il Trovatore are all examples of what category of music?
Opera.
Sure. You're on your way. For 10 points, Schubert, Brahms, and Mendelssohn are all composers from which period?
Romantic.
That's the one. For 15 points, the first harmonica and clarinet were developed in what country?
Germany.
Germany is correct. Good guess, Elizabeth. And for 20 points and a total of 50, what contemporary composer wrote the Jeremiah Symphony?
Copeland.
Not that contemporary composer. Taylor, can you take it? Who wrote the Jeremiah Symphony?
Gershwin.
It was Leonard Bernstein. We have a 10-point audio question for you. Listen to a very brief sound clip from the piano introduction to one of Frank Sinatra's greatest hits and give me the first line of the song.
Taylor, Reggie.
Start spreading the news.
Start spreading the news is right. And, well, you have a math bonus for you, Taylor. As is our custom, we give you 5 seconds to work out the 5-pointer, 10 seconds on the 10-pointer, and so forth. For 5 points, a die is rolled and a coin tossed simultaneously. What is the probability of getting both an odd number and tails? You have 5 seconds starting now.
1-4.
That is correct. For 10 points, in what quadrant of a Cartesian plane are the tangent and cotangent the only positive trigonometric functions? We have 10.
Third.
They didn't need their 10 seconds. Third is correct. For 15 points, find the limit of the quantity of x cubed minus 4x plus 1 divided by the quantity 3x cubed plus 2x plus 7 as x approaches infinity. As x approaches infinity. 15 seconds.
1/3.
1/3 is right. You're answering very quickly now. To get this 20-pointer right, you'll have a total of 50. No pencil and paper needed this time. What name is given to a specific example which shows a mathematical statement to be false?
An empirical.
That is incorrect. Huntsville, can you take it?
Counterexample.
Counterexample is right. Assist from Kayvon on that one. And we're out of time in the bonus round. When we return, we'll play the 60-second round. And contestants, these will be your subjects. Governors, a river runs through it, Russian, and the mystery category. Big bonus round for Huntsville. As a result, they have a 180-90 lead at this point. Questions used on the Texaco Star Academic Challenge are prepared, provided, and authenticated by Questions Unlimited of Columbus, Ohio. Here's how we play 60 seconds. You pick a subject, and we'll give you 1 minute to answer as many 10-pointers as you can. Any questions missed or passed will be referred to your opponent. If you sweep the category, we'll give you a 20-point bonus. You could use that now. Taylor, Bridget, make it a good one.
We'll take the mystery category.
Mystery category is literature. Start the clock, here we go. In what story by Shirley Jackson is a person stoned to death?
The lottery.
In 1992, the Kentucky Cycle became the first play to win the Pulitzer Prize without being produced in what city?
New York.
Two men named Cinna appear in this Shakespearean tragedy. One is a poet, one a conspirator.
Julius Caesar.
What genre is described as a long fictional story with many characters and more than one storyline? What genre?
Romance.
Kobayashi Isha was an 18th century master of what poetic form?
Haiku.
Which two animals are mentioned in the nursery rhyme about Little Boy Blue?
Sheep and cows.
For what type of mammal was King Richard III willing to trade his kingdom at the end of the play bearing
A horse.
his name? Flora was the Roman goddess of...
Flowers.
What city's police force did author Joseph Wambaugh serve his apprenticeship with?
New York.
They were the female warriors of Greek mythology.
Amazons.
And in time.
And they got it in time. That's 80 points on the mystery category for Taylor. A possible 20 for Huntsville. What genre is described as a long fictional story with many characters and more than one storyline?
A novel.
That is a novel. What city's police force did author Joseph Wambaugh serve his apprenticeship with?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles is right. So 80 to 20 in favor of Taylor on their subject. Huntsville, it's your turn up to bat.
Governors, please.
They're going for governors, okay? Start the clock, here we go. I'll name the governors and you name their states. Pete Wilson.
California.
Lawton Childs.
Florida.
Edwin Edwards.
Louisiana.
Mario Cuomo.
New York.
How about Ann Richards?
Texas.
Lowell Weicker.
Connecticut.
Birch Bayh.
Indiana.
Good. George Voinovich.
Nevada.
Cecil Andrus.
Utah.
Finally, Christine Whitman. 16 seconds.
New Jersey.
New Jersey is right, and you got 8 out of 10. Well, Taylor, let's see if you can pick up 20 points here.
Illinois.
George Voinovich is governor of
Illinois.
Ohio. And Cecil Andrus,
Colorado.
Idaho. So when the smoke is cleared, a net 20 points for Huntsville in this 60 seconds round, which is now at an end. We will take a break and come back with Stump the Expert, so stay with us. With our score, 170 to 280 in favor of Huntsville, we'll have a series of rapid-fire Stump the Expert style questions until we run out of time. Good luck to both schools. Here's a 20-point art question. So, look at your screen, please. The heroic aspects of St. George and the Dragon are not lost to visitors to the National Gallery of Art in Washington. The dragon does not seem all that fierce, but the damsel is nevertheless duly impressed. Who painted this scene?
Taylor, Bridget.
Renoir.
Not that one, Huntsville.
Huntsville, Elizabeth.
Well, that's by Raphael. For 20 points, these words are taken from whose biography? I knew then that W-A-T-E-R meant that wonderful, cool something that was flowing over.
Huntsville, Elizabeth.
Helen Keller.
Helen Keller is right. Over my hand, that living word awakened my soul, gave it light, hope, joy, set it free. For 15 points, the Rio Grande flows through or borders 3 states. Name them.
Taylor, Jane.
Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona.
No, I'm sorry, that's
Huntsville, Bar. Texas, New Mexico, and Colorado.
very good, Bar, for 15 points. Here's a 20-point question. The difference between the value of property and any outstanding loans on it is called what?
Huntsville, Bar. Margin.
Not margin. Taylor? That difference is called equity. For 15 points, it's a punitive sentence that requires the convicted person to do unpaid work in the area where he lives.
Huntsville, Edward. Community service.
That's the two-word legal expression, right. I have a 20-point music question. Conductor Leopold Stokowski commissioned this symphony for his opening concert with the Houston Symphony in 1955.
Taylor, Reggie.
Philadelphia.
Huntsville, listen and name the composer or the type of geographical feature the music describes.
Huntsville, Edward. Grand Canyon.
No, it describes a mountain. That is Alan Hovhaness' Mysterious Mountain. For 15 points, pursued by federal agents. In 1859, the Clotilde...
Taylor, Jane.
Pancho Villa.
The Clotilde set ashore her cargo in secret near Mobile, Alabama. The Clotilde was the last known ship to attempt to bring...
Huntsville, Edward. Contraband.
What illegal cargo to America? Slaves is the answer. I have a math question for 15 points. One base of a trapezoid measures 3, and the median is 5. What is the length of the other base?
Taylor, Jane.
7.
7 is absolutely right. Add 15 points to the Taylor score. And I have this 15-pointer. The following inscription is found on a memorial in what valley? And here in this place of sacrifice, in this vale of humiliation, in the valley of the shadow of that death out of which the life of America rose regenerate...
Taylor, Reggie.
Shenandoah.
regenerate and free, and so forth. Huntsville, what?
Huntsville, Bar. Death Valley.
Valley Forge. For 20 points, if an atom of mass 20 and atomic number 10 undergoes 1 alpha and 1 beta decay, what is the new mass and atomic number? An atom of mass 10 and atomic...
Taylor, Ahmet.
The mass is 18, and the number is 6.
If an atom of mass 20 and atomic number 10...
Huntsville, Bar. Atomic number 8, atomic mass 15.
Atomic number 9, atomic mass 16. Close. Here's a 20-point art question. Name the prolific artist whose works include his Harmony in Red.
Taylor, Bridget.
Gauguin.
Not Gauguin. Huntsville. It's Henri Matisse. For 20 points, Representative William Natcher's long tenure within the House of Representatives allowed him to secure the most powerful committee post within the House in 1992.
Taylor, Jane.
Ways and Means.
What committee, Huntsville, did the late William Natcher?
Huntsville, Kavon.
House Appropriations Committee.
The Appropriations Committee for 20 points. I have a 15-point math question. If a circle is cut into 8 equal sectors, what would be the value of the tangent of the central angle of each sector?
Taylor, Ahmet.
1.
1 is right for 15 points. I have a 20-pointer. In 1947, Thor Heyerdahl sailed the Kon-Tiki from Peru to eastern Polynesia. What was this raft made of?
Taylor, Reggie.
Bamboo.
Well, that's a good try.
Huntsville, Edward. Reed.
Balsa is the answer for 15 points. Henry Moore's sculpture, Nuclear Energy, can be seen on the campus of which university?
Taylor, Ahmet.
University of Chicago.
That's the one, Ahmet. Good going. 15 points are yours. I have a music question worth 20. He was the only artist to have 2 singles on Rolling Stone magazine's list of the top 20 singles of 1963 through 88. Listen and name him.
Taylor, Reggie.
Eric Clapton.
Not Eric Clapton.
Huntsville, Bar. Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye is right.
2 minutes left.
At the 2-minute warning, I have a 15-pointer. Various birds are capable of 4 different kinds of flight. Which kind is associated with large birds riding the thermals in the canyon country of the south?
Taylor, Reggie.
Gliding.
Gliding is right. Another 15 for Taylor. I have a 20-pointer. Aesop, of course, is noted for his fables. But other men also created such moral tales. Spell the noun, which describes those who create fables.
Taylor, Ahmet.
Fableers.
Huntsville? F-A-B-U-L-I-S-T, fabulist. For 15 points, since no one had trademarked this ancient title, Thomas Nelson Publishing was allowed to in 1979.
Taylor, Reggie.
Webster's Dictionary.
Give the title Huntsville.
Huntsville, Edward.
King James.
The Bible is the answer. You're on the right track, Edward. Here's a 15-pointer. Which is the thickest string on a 6-string guitar?
Huntsville, Elizabeth.
The D string.
Not that one. Taylor.
Taylor, Bridget.
C.
Oh, it is low E. For 20 points. In Russian, this Prokofiev opera is called Voyna i Mir. Translate it. Voyna i Mir.
Taylor, Jane.
War and Peace.
War and Peace is right for 20 points. I have a 15-pointer. In the movie version of the book To Kill a Mockingbird, Gregory Peck portrayed what character?
Taylor, Bridget.
Atticus Finch.
Atticus Finch is right. I have a 20-point. This is a math question. Compute the value of y if y equals the logarithm base 4 of 32.
Taylor, Jane.
5 halves.
5 halves is correct, and that is the end of the match. The score is correct. The game is official. Our final 285 to 365. The winners, Huntsville High School. Our congratulations to Taylor on a fine 4-1 season. Good luck to Huntsville as they advance to the semifinals. Next week, our quarterfinalists will be from Brazos Wood High School and the Kincaid School. I'm Chip Beal. Join us then, won't you?
Midnight tonight, get physical with Channel 2's Lisa Malowski and the American Gladiators. Catch all the action when the Gladiators go up against some of the hardest bodies in America. Right after Saturday Night Live, tonight on Houston's 2. Join us again next Saturday when 2 more Houston area teams compete on the Texaco Star Academic Challenge.